Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for The Seventh Dragon, a free-to-play browser-based strategy MMORPG published by Sunground Ltd. or Vector Inc., one of those. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play The Seventh Dragon or just learn more about it, check it out, full review on the link below. So now we have two servers over here. I recommend you guys play on number 2 because they came out later, so that means a lot more newbie players. So let's go on number 2 over here. This game is by Vector Inc., which is apparently a Japanese company. I think they said that on their homepage. So it looks like there are a total of 14,000 registered members, and on this server at least, and 414 online, which isn't that bad. My name is Remote, and you can pick between 3 races in the game. We got human, elf, and undead. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to go with human for now. But I do believe the 3 races in the game are all a little bit different. Let's close that out. My starting position can be random. It doesn't really matter. Though if you play with friends, you guys want to start in the same general area, especially if you want to make a guild. So let's click register over here. Welcome, traveler from another world. You will be rewarded. Okay. Close this nonsense. So here we are in our main castle over here. If you've ever played any strategy MMORPG, Ebony, Empirecraft, Con Wars, Travian, you'll know what the screen looks like. Basically, this is our walled city over here. Even Lord of Ultima has the same exact interface. This is just the basic interface for any browser-based strategy MMORPG. Here, we just kind of build our city up. Here is our administration, and it's apparently level 1. But let's go and build some other stuff over here. We have our resources at the top. We have a mine over here, quarry, crystal mine, lumber mill, and farm. So it looks like each of these kind of just control our resource production. So if I click construct over here, it'll actually upgrade my farmland, I think. Let's try this. Construction. And let's see what happens. So yeah, that should be upgrading right over here. And then upgrade my farmland. I click over here, upgrade my lumber mill. Oh, I can only do one thing at a time. My castle is consuming too much food. The value of food, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go back. I need to build some stuff. So here at construct building queue, we can see tavern, warehouse, command center, a few different buildings in the game. A lot of these buildings will have prerequisites to them, so we can't really just jump in to start building advanced stuff in the game. Let's go introduction over here. There's a tutorial quest in the game, which we should do. We get some basic rewards for it. It looks like I have so many diamonds yet. The game starts you off with 20 diamonds in the game, and the diamonds are the game's premium currency, which you can use to instantly build buildings, instantly make armies, and pretty much just speed the whole game along. So what do we do for the tutorial? Let's see. Alright, buildings constructed in the order they are being made. We'd make more food. That's already being made though right now. Quest complete. I like that. Alright, I don't know what I did, but I completed the quest, guys. Go me. Let's complete this quest. And again, if you've played any other strategy MMORPG, the 7th Dragon really is not any different. If anything, this game is a little bit more simple than a lot of the other games out there. Interface especially looks a lot older. So let's make a warehouse. Or let's build something cooler. You know what, we're making a warehouse, guys. Construction. Building that warehouse gives me a few other stuff. I'll go over here. You can see that this gives me 2 dudes for my population. And these are the resource costs for it. Let's get out of there. Let's go back to our castle right now. If I can build a tavern in the game, which is pretty important, from there I can start trading heroes. But easily for the first 20 minutes of this game, you're gonna be spending all your time just making these resource buildings, the crystal mines, the lumber mills, and basically whatever you can to just quickly build up your empire over here. I cannot build any more stuff, so let's see what we got over here. If I click immediate construction, let's try it. It takes 3 of my diamonds, but whoa, everything in my queue should be instantly built. So now I can just start upgrading them again. The goal right away at the beginning, like I said, is just keep upgrading your early on stuff so you can get more resources. Let's check out the map over here, though. We can see other stuff around the area. I think this is my area, my Remote's castle over here. We have other people over here. This is an undead guy, because you can see a little skull on it. This is Devil's Castle, which means it's an NPC-controlled area, which you can attack these NPC-controlled areas for resources. You can build an army and get a hero and start sending them out. A cool thing about this game is, though, there's a lot of places outside of your actual village in the actual persistent world map where if you actually control it with your units. Like if I send my units to this field quarry, I can't go there right now because I have no units. If I sent units over there, it would actually permanently increase my stone supply and my stone resource production. Same if I send units to this farmland over here. Looks like right now some other guy's occupying Unico. If I send my army over there and beat his army over there, I'll start getting more resources for food faster. And it makes the whole power struggle for a lot of the game's valuable resources. Although, again, I'm making this game sound more exciting than it is. It's not very exciting. If you've played any of these strategy games, they're very dull at the beginning. If you somehow spend a lot of time playing this game, you can eventually get to the more fun parts, where you're just kind of playing with other guilds, joining other guilds, and just invading each other in just large scale battles. Though that won't happen anytime soon, guys. That'll take a long time to get to the fun parts of the game. Though this is one of those games you don't have to play that much. I mean, early on, you really have to go hands-on for a while. My non-existent hero equipment over here. Oh, another cool thing is you can actually equip your hero with stuff. And you can actually control like the sword they use, the shield they have, the armor they have, the helmet, the boots, and everything, and the rings they use. So there's just a lot of customization for the actual heroes. I don't know if Evany has the hero system yet. It might have though. I mean, that game has been updating quite a bit. And they have the best ads. The Evany ads, they got the scantily clad women. Those ads are actually remarkably effective. Their game is really popular. So I just completed another quest. Let's go to the farmland over here and complete it. And this is a really good way to get resources early on. You can see over here my warehouse. I have 2,500 out of 9,000. So once I hit 9,000 total supply of all these added up, I won't get resources until I spend it. So you can't just leave your game AFK and you'll get lots of resources. I mean, you will until your warehouse fills up. And you can always upgrade your warehouse as well. You can see all my little empty squares over here. I do believe you can actually have more cities in the game as well. But it takes a while to start conquering more and more cities and starting your own establishments. Really, there isn't too much to the game besides its unique hero system. I mean, the hero system is really where it stands apart. Other than that, you have the basic Tribal Wars experience, the basic Travian experience, Evany experience, and Empirecraft experience. If you've played any of those other games before, the 7th Dragon really won't feel that unique to you guys. I mean, I've played the other games before too, so this is just very, very repetitive. Though I do have another account on here where I was pretty far along. I was playing this game for fun for at least a couple of weeks, and I didn't get very far after that though. I mean, it's a game worth playing if you've never played one of these browser-based strategy games before. Even though I'd rather recommend even Evany, I'd recommend Evany over the 7th Dragon, because I don't know. I just feel like this whole fantasy strategy MMORPG thing has been very overdone. Plus, if you're ever in a big guild war, it ends up whoever spends the most money ends up winning, because the game's diamond currencies are just absurdly overpowered. Because you can just instantly churn out a huge army if you have enough diamonds, and instantly build all the buildings you want if you have diamonds. So whoever's got the bigger credit card ends up winning the big team fights. And that's really the biggest problem with a lot of these strategy MMORPGs, and with every strategy MMORPG, that is the biggest problem. Whoever pays the most ends up winning, and whichever guild has the most people willing to shell out like thousands of dollars at a time end up winning. And that's how these guys make a lot of money. I mean, the way this game is built is that it kind of tricks you into spending money. It starts you off with 20 freebies, and once you get through these, you gotta buy the rest. And these are remarkably helpful too if you're into the game. Another currency, gold over here, which you can use to just kind of hire mercenaries in the game. I just click around over here. And there's really very few graphics in the game. Everything is done in still text. I mean, I'm clicking around. There's just icons in the game. I'm not seeing too many graphics. We can see our rankings on the server. And this is a really new server, though. Wow. Well, never mind. I'm ranked 8,000 over here. I'm not doing so hot because I just started out. And it ranks you by your population. Let's go on page 1. We got this guy's got 4 castles and 2,200 population. Tiny Tim. We can check Pikachu. That is an awesome image. All right. Well, little question of the day, based on what I just ran in over here. What was your starting Pokemon in Pokemon Red and Blue, the first Pokemon games I've played? I know it's out of these 3 over here: Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. Though they added Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow, and that's completely unrelated to this video, I know. But anyway, guys, I am running out of time. If you guys do want to play the 7th Dragon or just learn more about it, check it out for a review on the link below. Later, guys.